Hello there boys and girls, my name is Paul Verizes and welcome to my Clue Scroll Ironman series Hound Hunt, where the aim is extremely simple: obtain the bloodhound pet, starting on a fresh level 3 Ironman account.
So, just in case you missed the previous episode of Hound Hunt, we start off the video by trying out some different methods for our elite clues, including barrows, crystal imps, and also a little bit of TOB as well, where we finally broke our 160 KC dry streak, but unfortunately it was with a dupe pair of justy legs. Then next up, I decided it was about time we finally got the level to start mining Amethyst, so after many hours of AFK and Motherload mine, and also knocking out the Varrock Elite Diary as well, we did manage to get 91 and start mining Amethyst just in time for Raids 3. And to finish things off, we stacked up 50 easy caskets, and despite not receiving any master clues at all, we did actually manage to tick off 4 new entries in the collection log. Hey, how's it going guys, and welcome back to episode number 80 of Hound Hunt. So similar to how we tried some different methods for our elite clues last episode, you could say the plan for this one really isn't too different at all, as in around 10 hours time, the Tombs of Amascut or Raids 3 is all set to release. And honestly guys, as someone that has sunk a lot of hours into both Chambers and TOB, I am beyond excited for this update. And I know that I mentioned this before, but my hope is for Raids 3 that, along with hopefully being a load of fun, that it's also a really good method for elite clues, as that way we can work on getting our new upgrades, have an absolute ton of fun, and then also keep progressing on our journey to the bloodhound all at the same time. And of course, in typical me fashion of leaving everything to the last minute, the reason why I'm doing some giant mole right now is that I'm actually really low on brews, and I do need to make sure that I've got a nice big healthy stack of them all ready to go for tomorrow. Oh man, I can't even begin to tell you guys just how excited I am for the update tomorrow. And also, actually on that note, halfway through recording this intro, I literally just realized I haven't even done the bloody quest yet to enter Raids 3. So with that said, I think it'd be a pretty good idea to go knock that out quickly. And as the old saying goes on the channel, better late than never. So there we go guys, there is Beneath Cursed Sands quest all finished up with now. And with that out of the way, I think it's a good idea to go and grab a nice big sleep so I'm nice and rested and ready to smash out a ton of KC tomorrow morning. So after so many months of waiting, it is finally here, guys. And also, I might have overslept a tiny bit and woken up a little bit late, but I am so ready to get some day 1 completions in, and maybe even grab some early purples as well. And so I'm going to be teaming up with Cloud Badass and a few of his mates for a couple KC, but I am really hoping that solo runs are going to be viable for TOAs. That way we can guarantee that purples are in our name. And despite having quite a few absolute gamers on the team, we are going to be starting out nice and chill and doing a little bit of entry mode just to find our feet and figure out the mechanics before switching up and then doing normal mode. But with that said, I'm pretty sure we still can get quite a few of the rewards, including hopefully elite clues from doing the entry mode. Oh man, here we go guys, I'm so excited for this, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to play it quite a few times, but let's see how this goes. So casually just watching the last little bit of the fight from the cage, and I'm sure in a few days time I'll look back on these clips and wonder what the hell I was doing, but there we go guys. It might have taken a little bit over an hour, but there was our very first entry mode TOA KC. And obviously there'll be no purples in sight for this run, but despite a few deaths, that was actually so much fun. And I think what we are going to do is do a few more entry modes for practice, and then we can start doing some 150 invocation normals. But you know what as well, 30 dragon dart tips, not too bad at all. So we upped the invocation a teeny bit for this one to 60, and honestly I didn't really feel that much of a difference at all. And again, that's not really the worst loot in the world. I mean, it's not great, but yeah, for entry mode could be worse. There's entry mode KC number 3 and some Snapdragon seeds as well. Now that is a very good sign, because I'm assuming regular mode will give a lot more than 2, and I'm always out of snap seeds in the bank. So trying out a few normal modes now, but honestly guys, what the hell is going on? I got zero idea what I'm doing. Oh bloody hell, what a stack as well. I was like 70 HP in 1 tick. God damn it, man. If I didn't die, that would have been my deathless run as well. So I'm sure we'll be free at the cage for one of these runs soon. But there we go. There's our first normal TOA KC. And despite all the deaths, we could maybe grab a purple from this one. Well, never mind. Completely scrapped that. We actually missed our target time by 9 seconds there, which means that the raid gets put back down to an entry mode. So yeah, no purples in this one. But let's see what we get. Nah. There's no way we just got a 1 KC thread. I mean, to be fair, I've got no idea on what the rates are. That might be really common, but hey, we'll take that. There's the upgraded rune parts right there. So I think all I need to do is use the thread on the pouch. And a little tip as well, guys. If you don't have a needle in your bank, or maybe you're a UIM, you can actually grab one from the sack behind me. But either way, there we go. There is the upgraded rune pouch coming in, which means we can now bring both ice and blood barrage in the same pouch. There's normal mode KC number 2 for an elite clue. Now, that is exactly what I was hoping to see. I mean, I don't want to get my hopes up too high just yet, but that is a very, very good sign. So here we go, guys. First clue of the episode, and first ever clue from TOA as well. So let's see if we do get any bonus luck. And you know what? Not too bad at all there. Another Torture Ornament kit coming in. Another 3.1 mil to the bank as well. And I've had to guess, I think that is the third one we've had now. Yeah, number 3 in total now. So, yeah, pretty good casket to kick us off today. Not too bad at all. So quite a few TOA team runs out of the way. I think it's just about time that I try out a couple of solos. What I am going to do is start off with a 0 invocation run and see how it goes. And if it does go well, I'll bump up to a 150 for the next one. Okay, so definitely nothing to shout about there, but that was pretty damn easy, so I don't think we'll have too much trouble at all bumping up the invocations a little bit. But hey, another 250k loot, and more importantly, another elite clue. And again, I know I haven't done too many runs as of yet, but with 2 already, hopefully that does mean the drop rate is pretty low. And here we go, Master Clue 414, and we get ourselves another Master Scroll book, not bad at all. I can trade them some Watson Scrolls, and also a Samurai Casa as well. I don't even know what this looks like, I don't remember getting one of these things, but you know what, doesn't even look that bad at all. Pretty decent fashionscape there. Alright, so here we go, we're going for it. And I think with our gear, this shouldn't really be too hard at all, but let's see if we can get a normal solo completion on our first ever try. Oh my god, I can breathe again. Jeez, that 3x3 carefree attack gets so hard to dodge towards the end as the platform gets smaller and smaller. But there we go, guys, our first TOA normal solo. Nah, that can't be real. There's no way we just grabbed a purple on our first solo. I actually can't quite believe that. So, okay, what do we not want from this? So, we don't really want the ward because I don't have an arcane, and the ring wouldn't be too amazing either. But any piece of the new range armor, the fang, and obviously the staff would be absolutely massive. And to be fair, hats off to Jagex. This animation is so sick. And we get the fang. Let's go, man. That is such a massive upgrade already. And that's going to be so sick for solos as well. And oh my god, we get the gem and an elite clue as well. One absolutely stacked chest, man. Honestly, I'm so happy with that. To get that on day number 2 as well is so huge. And you know what? Feels good to actually be spooned again. And I'm sure if you guys that are OGs of the series, you all remember my insane luck about a year or so ago now. But recently, we haven't really had all that much luck at all. But after a fang on my first solo, I don't think I can really complain for a while now. So I very well might be wrong by saying this, but I am pretty sure that the fang is just an instant upgrade over the rapier when it comes to TOA. And considering that you do use melee for a fair amount of the raid, to get the fang that quickly is so massive. So with that said, let's take it for a little spin and see if we can grab the back-to-back. So unfortunately, no back-to-back purple there, but we did actually pick up a pretty speedy PB, and it is also safe to say that the fang is definitely an upgrade over the rapier. But either way, in all the excitement, I completely forgot about the elite clue that we snagged last raid, so let's go knock out another master. And here we go, back in the tomb for Master Clue 415, and it's relatively stinky, not the best one there. We do grab a spare Black Demon Mask though, but I think we've probably had about 4 or 5 of those now. I'm not really sure what's happening here, so I killed the boss with my last hit as I died, so now I'm just kind of chilling here on the platform, so I'm really hoping I don't have to do the entire fight again. And okay, good, I was worried there for a second, because I've got literally no supplies left. Oh, okay, some more runes, and also another one of the gems. And again, still no clue on the drop rates, but that's 2 out of 3 gems already. And I'm pretty sure the blue one is the best one as well, as it can be used outside of TOA. Here comes Master Clue 416, and again, pretty damn average. I mean, to be fair, we'll take the blood and death runes for our blood barrage, so yeah, I can't really complain too much, I guess. Here's Master Clue 417. What the hell is that, man? 102k. I actually feel physically repulsed looking at that. That's got to be an elite clue in disguise or something. That is absolutely awful. Oh, and I forgot to mention this earlier, and obviously we're not going to do this because of how good it is for my account, but if I was to drop over the Fang and sell it, it is currently going for around 300 mil right now, which is pretty sick, and I'm expecting that to go up a little bit as well. Up to 19kc now, and there is thread number 2, so I guess they are pretty common. Well, there's another one, and hopefully I'll never need to use all of these spares, but saying that, I think I have lost around 2 rune pouches before, so you never know, they might come in handy. Hey, so that's the 6th elite clue that we've had in roughly around 30 total KC now, so unless we're getting really lucky, it seems like the rate might be around the 1 in 5 or 1 in 6. And here we go, Master Clue 418, and again, pretty damn standard. So other than the ornament kit that we got in the first one of the episode, not really anything too exciting from the clues so far. Yes, there we go, 28 KC and another purple, which I am assuming is quite lucky. I mean, we are doing 225 invocation for this one, but still, 2 purples and 28 KC is pretty insane. I mean, I wouldn't be happy about it, but if we did get a dupe fang, that would be a nice bit of money for the main account. But again, no ward, no ring, so either a piece of the range armor or the staff. And we get ourselves, hey, we get the body. Let's go, man. And behind the staff, I think that is actually the second best unique we can get from here. And he's also our new best in slot range body as well. Well, it's been a fun journey, Armadillo chestplate, and it's going to be sad to see you go. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I actually got this thing from a minion when we were going for the Armadillo helmet for the clue step back in the day. But yeah, definitely a worthy sacrifice to upgrade the body. And after having a little peek over at the GE tracker, the body's actually selling for around 540 mil right now, so it kind of shows just how big of an upgrade it is. But yeah, as you guys can probably tell, I am so happy with that. 2 purples inside the first few days of release is honestly so huge. But yeah, I think what we're going to do for the remainder of today's episode is get ourselves up to 50 normal mode KC and then see if we can get lucky and snag anything else. Actually, guys, I've literally just realized something as well, that if or when we do get the Missouri mask, obviously we are going to upgrade it by breaking down our Armadillo helmet, which actually means for the first time in probably about a year, we will have a master clue step that we can't complete, as Fallow can ask for the Armadillo helmet. So it looks like we'll be paying Kree a visit sometime in hopefully the near future. So nearly up to 40 KC now, and I did just snag a pretty nice PB as well, just over 23 minutes there. And also I'm back to doing 150 invocations again, as apparently until they change a few things next update, it is more worth to do them since they are a lot quicker. Well guys, it looks like I might have spoken a little bit too quickly on the elite clue rate, as there is 50 KC now, and we haven't actually had a clue since 25 KC. But to be fair though, 6 clues in around 50 runs really isn't that bad at all, which means it would be around a 1 in 8, so yeah, not all that different from Tob or Chambers. And I know that said I was going to get out to 50 KC and then stop for this episode, but I'm actually going to keep going till I get either a clue or a purple, as it does always feel so lame ending the episode without anything eventful happening. Well, that didn't take too long, 51 KC, and there is our 7th elite from TOA. And here we go, guys, last clue of today's episode, and once again, unfortunately, nothing to shout about in that one. I mean, to be fair, a few more Blood Barrage runes, another Master Scroll book is always nice as well, but yeah, safe to say a relatively sizable stinker to end off today with. But you know what, actually, there was no way I could end off the episode on Casket 419, because surely we're going to get something sick on Master Clue 420. Well, I mean, we do get a couple Herms, which is cool, but other than that, pretty big disappointment. There would have been a pretty cool casket to get the Bloodhound on. So despite those 2 massive stinkers, I really cannot complain about the luck we've had in today's episode. So as always, guys, if you did enjoy it and you haven't yet, then a like on the video would be absolutely amazing, as it does really help me out. And also, if you're new around here as well, then a sub to the channel would really make my day too. And until next time, guys, as always, stay safe and I'll see you very soon.